Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing another ranking video. It's going to be a little different from my Hamilton one. So today who will be ranking is what TV show I'll be ranking is Umbrella Academy. I love Umbrella Academy. I've been rocking with it since season 1. But I'm doing Umbrella Academy season 1 and season 2. So this will have season 2 spoilers on it. If you've not watched season 1 yet or 2, you should really get on it. It's a good show. It's on Netflix. Both seasons are out. Mwah, I love it. Very ghetto. Okay. So, on here basically it's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different levels. Number 1 tier, the lowest tier is absolute trash tier. And the top tier is God tier. I don't like God tier, so I'm gonna change it to iconic tier. Oh my gosh, we're switching it up. We're switching it up, ladies and gents. We're gonna make this one we're gonna make this average tier. And then we're going to make this tier tolerate tier. That means like I don't really hate you. I don't really love you though, you know? Like I tolerate you. Get what I'm saying? Okay, we're gonna get into it. The first character is Pogo. If you don't know who Pogo is the monkey. They still haven't really dived into his character. I mean, they brought him up. His past came up in season 2. I don't really have a problem with Pogo. I'm kind of indifferent about him. I mean, I don't hate him. I don't love him. When Vania killed him in season 1 with the horns sticking out of his like chest part, crazy. So you know what, we're gonna put him as for now, I'm gonna put him as tolerate. If my opinion changes, then I'll change it. So for now, Pogo is tolerate tier. Next person is Diego. I honestly forgot his number. He's number 2. Diego's number 2. First off, let's talk about Diego's wig in season 2. Dirty. Did him dirty. That wig looked terrible. I don't know who approved the wig. Hate his hair. Hate it. Don't like it. But Diego, honestly, he kind of gets season 1. He was more annoying in season 1 than he was in season 2. It was because, I mean, they bring it up that he has a hero complex, and he does. He really does. I enjoy how the show constantly brings up that how all these kids are emotionally stunted. I mean, can you blame them? Their father did not love them, and it showed, you know. But out of all of the children, I feel like Diego is the most emotionally stunted. Honestly, I hate to say it, Diego's average to me. You know, I like his character. I like him being there. But right now, Diego, number 2, is going to be average tier for me. Boop. Sorry. Next, I forgot her name. Grace? No. The old lady Hazel fell in love with. I forgot her name. Honestly, season 1, their relationship was a little weird to me. Like, it felt like Hazel has mommy issues. Is that just me who thinks he has mommy issues? Because it's just like, it gave me grandma. Like, but anyways, I love the relationship. I think it was really cute. Once you get over the fact of the age difference, once you get over that, I think it was cute. And I liked how Hazel, like, was ready to risk it all for the donut lady. I loved that for her and for them. I have really nothing much to say about her. Whenever I say something about her, it always involves Hazel. But honestly, with her, I'm gonna have to put her in the trash tier because I can't talk about her without Hazel. Sorry. So sorry. Sorry to the public. Okay, next child. I forgot her name. I don't know this girl's name. I do know this is the girl that Diego had like a past with. Honestly, I want them to get into their relationship. Like they just say that Diego and her were together. I don't know her name. Oh my gosh. Sorry to this woman. I don't know her name. But it was kind of sad that she died. This gave Diego more. I feel like I don't have much to say about this lady. I'm trying to think. I want to know why Diego, I think he got expelled from the police academy. I want to know why. Like, they didn't really touch in that. I don't know if they're going to now. I doubt we're going to get any more information about these two's relationship anytime soon. And I feel like they ended it off when Diego didn't kill Cha-Cha. I don't know who said she wouldn't want it this way. Who said that? I think Allison said that. She's like, no, Allison couldn't talk. And when he didn't kill Cha-Cha, it sounded like that storyline was done. It could not be. I don't know. We'll wait and see. Now I'm gonna have to give her trash. I'm sorry. She's not. Trash sounds so rude. I don't think she's trash. I just don't have anything to say about her. See my dilemma. Okay, next. We have 5. Ricky, Nikki, Dicky, and Dawn. 5. Okay. I love this character. He plays being a 50-year-old man inside a 13-year-old's body amazingly. 5 is really, really, really smart. I think 5's whole story is super interesting. Honestly, season 1, I was a little more indifferent about him, but season 2, I have really grown to like him. Like, they gave him like a more like comedic side of him, especially when he got beside his older self and like he started scratching and stuff, because like you're not supposed to be that close to yourself in a different time space continuum, some sciencey stuff like that. 5 is going to have to be iconic. I love 5. Oh, ghetto. Okay. Next person is Ray. Okay. I love Allison's storyline in season 2. Best storyline, hands down. First off, we're not going to do a time jump to the 60s and then not talk about, a very big elephant in the room, segregation, especially because they landed in Dallas, Texas, I think 2 days before Kennedy was assassinated. I feel like I've noticed a lot of TV shows, they love going to like the 80s, 70s, but I mean, which I'm okay with. I love those times. They're very vibey, but it's just like, I feel like nobody ever likes to touch on the 60s because it was a pretty dark time. Let's not cap like it wasn't. And I actually love that Umbrella Academy took that route. Now, the only thing I'm bitter about for that route is how in the world did Diego not get segregated against? That's Diego and his little girlfriend. I forgot her name. Both of them are brown-skinned people. They're not Caucasian. They're clearly not Caucasian. But yet they were able to go to this fancy event. I don't get how Allison's about the same skin complexion as them, if not a little lighter. How did they not get discriminated against, but Allison did? That's where Umbrella Academy lost me. I mean, especially because Diego's he's Hispanic. Pretty sure back then they didn't really like Hispanics either. Like they still. Government still kind of don't now, I mean, if we're not getting into politics. We're not getting into politics. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. But I loved Allison's storyline about her, talking about, her joining the revolution, and her tackling this storyline in season 2 was very important. It needed to be said. It needed to be done. Ray's her husband. She ended up marrying, who's a black man, might I add. Ray is everything you want in a man. He was supportive. He was joining the revolution with her, Even after Allison told him about the powers, about how they're time jumping, Ray was still there. Ray was still very supportive. And I feel like Allison and Ray genuinely did love each other. And I loved that storyline for them, really. I love Ray. I think Ray was very, very important to the story. I think Ray was just that support Allison needed that her other husband did not give her. I respect Allison a lot in season 2 because she didn't use her powers for a long time. She couldn't talk for 1 year, first off, because of Vania, slashing her throat open, literally. So for that, I think Ray is a brilliant tier. I love Ray. Ray was super supportive. Even after the whole jumping thing, Ray was super supportive. Ray was still there for her, and I loved that. Next person, child, I forgot her name. I don't know her name. I know she's the handler's daughter. This is the other girl who I was surprised to not get discriminated against because she is brown skin girl. She's brown. I mean, how does she not get discriminated against? You see what I'm saying? That make no sense. But honestly, I'm indifferent about her character. I want to dive in more to her character because I think it's not a plot hole, but like there's another storyline that can be followed, because her power, she's power. She was born the same day all the other kids were born. Her power is to, if someone does a power to her, she's able to mirror it for a short amount of time. So like if Alec can do the I heard a rumor thing, if she hears it, she can bounce it off and do the same power. And I think her powers are really interesting. And I really hope in season 3 that they dive into their father not being able to get all of the kids. I think it was 40 kids that were born that day. I don't know. But like the fact that there could be more kids that have powers, or people out there that have powers that the Umbrella Academy were able to get, I would love to explore into that. Good. But for her, honestly, I'm gonna give her trash tier. Diego says he loves her, but I don't know, child. I don't know about that one. I don't know. Next person is Sissy. We're getting into Vania's story now. First off, okay, let's go ahead and say this. We all knew Vania was gay, right? Like, I mean, I just knew. I just knew the way she touched her hand that one scene. I was like, oh, this is gonna be a thing, isn't it? I like Sissy's character. I don't think she's gay. I think she's gay for Vania. You get what I'm saying? But I think she was really supportive of Vania. I think the storyline with her son is honestly super interesting. I mean, because Vania supposedly sucked her powers back out of him after she saved him from drowning. But then at the end, they show him like he could still levitate things. I don't know if it's telekinesis necessarily. I don't know what he has. He still had powers basically. Now I don't really know if that was Vania's powers or if he had powers already. But very interesting. And for that, I'll be giving her tolerate tier, because she was a little bitch. Like, she was so scared of her husband all the time. Like, oh my gosh, she left a note for her husband after Vania, her, and the other boy, I forgot his name, were about to escape and leave. Sissy got on my nerves for that, and for that she's tolerated. Next person, we have Grace. Okay, I love Grace. Grace is I already brought this up earlier. Grace was the mama. Well, she was technically a robot. But when they time jumped to season 2, to the 60s, apparently Grace is a real person. Like, she lives in Texas. She had a cute little accent and all. It was very cute. We don't really know if that means they're still together or not. That might change who their mom is in the future, because he based the robot off of Grace. I don't know what happened to Grace, like originally before they time jumped, before Diego messed it up. Like, did she die? Like, what exactly happened? I'll give Grace average tier though. She can be right beside her favorite child. Next is Vania. I've grown to like Vania in season 2. The way her dad treated Vania, cruel. So her whole life she was brainwashed into thinking she was ordinary and all of this, but really she was the strongest one out of them all. 5 points out that no matter what time they're in, Vania will always be the one to end the world, regardless. And they proved that in season 2. So Vania, I'll give her brilliant tier. I like Vania. She still doesn't really much have like a like, she's still not that funny to me. She's way more fun when she's drunk. I mean, who isn't? I wouldn't know. 16. We have, I think that was Vern. I forgot his name, but I do know he was a worker. He was a commissioner. Vern. I don't remember his name. Sorry to this man. I don't know his name. But I liked his character. I hated how everyone was pushing him around, you know. They were really mean to him, even though he held his ground. He didn't get what he needed to get at the end. I liked him. I don't really have much to say about him. I'll give him tolerate tier, though. He ended up being good, and I hope he stays good. Like a good person on their team. Okay. After this, we have Dave. Let's get into it. You can finally talk about my favorite Umbrella Academy member, Klaus's boyfriend. I don't have much to say about Dave. Dave was, I mean, he looks really young, like high school young. Like, just graduated high school, 18, 19 tops. I don't know how much to say about Dave, though. But I'll give him trash tier. Sorry, Dave. Trash just sounds mean. I'm gonna put meh tier because I feel bad. We're gonna put meh. Like, I don't think any of the characters are really bad person. Well, Okay, next are the Swedish hitman guys. They have 2 separate pictures of them, but I'm gonna put them together. So basically, the whole point of the hit people, which was the these 3 brothers, and then Hazel and Cha Cha. Their job is to, you know, capture the people who are throwing off the timeline of the, you know, space continuum, to either kill them or bring them back to the commission's office to, you know, fix the timeline so they don't wreck what's supposed to happen in the world. I don't have much to say about these three guys. Honestly, the death scenes in season 2 way more gruesome than they were in season 1. These guys, they did not care. They were shooting up everybody. They had like this one lady's head in a freezer. A whole shebang. I don't honestly have nothing to say about them. They're gonna be mad tier. Cha-Cha and Hazel were more interesting to watch because like they had like a more friendly dynamic. These two, they were just quiet. Like they didn't really talk. We get to talk about Klaus now. I love Klaus. I love everything about him. And since Ben is a part of him, I'm gonna talk about both of them together. Ben died at one of the missions when they were younger, which caused him to die. I just said that. They don't really go into detail about how he died. I'm assuming they're gonna get into detail next season. I hope they do. I want to know how he died, which is pretty messed up because their dad blamed Ben's death on these children. Klaus, he always stays high. He always does. I gotta stay high all the time to keep my dad off my mind. Ooh. And honestly, everyone low-key, like high-key disrespects him. They disrespect Klaus because they don't believe he's capable of doing anything because he's always either high or drunk or both. His character was just very entertaining. Honestly, him and Ben could have their own spinoff and I would love it. Ben, I liked him. He was like the angel on like Klaus's like shoulder kind of vibe. Like he was always talking to Klaus about the good and the bad things to do and when to do them and how to do them. He was always there for Klaus. But yeah, Ben's storyline was very sad. But don't fret because Ben will be back season 3. It's a Sparrow Academy now. Ben never died in this dimension they're in. It's a whole shebang. Umbrella Academy, they know how to end a season. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say about them. Both of them, they're going to be iconic tier because I love them. So, boop, boop. Okay, guys, we are almost on this video. Bear with me. Next is the Handler. Honestly, she's crazy, but she's a good villain. She's a good villain. I'll give it to Umbrella Academy. She's a good villain. Really interesting. I love the way she dresses. Can we talk about that? Can we talk about that? I love how she dresses. Now, the only thing I don't approve from the show is how she's all up on 5. And the way she touches his face and like touches his arms and talked about his like little shorts. It doesn't mesh right with me. And I feel like people aren't talking about it because she's a female. If this was a male, if it was vice versa, it'd be weird. Well, people would point out that it's weird. But it's weird now because, I mean, I get he's 50, but he's 13 on the outside. It visually does not look correct. So Miss Handler is going to be the brilliant tier. Next we have loser. Don't like's a strong word. No, it's not. He was so far up his daddy's butt. I mean, let's talk about Luther and Allison's relationship too. Very gross. Did not like it. I mean, I know genetically they're not related, but like y'all were raised as brother and sister, and that's what it should be. I have to give him average tier. I have nothing more to say about Luther. He's just vanilla. There's nothing to say about Luther. Nothing. Last but certainly not least, we got my girl Allison. I talked about her a lot when I was talking about Ray. I love her. I think her storyline was so powerful in season 2. Yeah, this is the tier. This is what I have. This is what I have down. I'll put it on the screen. But yeah, this is it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe for more videos like this. If you want more videos like this, then say that in the comment section below. School starts back for me next week, so I don't know how videos are going to be. I will try my best. Yeah, that's all I have for today. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. And go watch Umbrella Academy season 1 and 2 on Netflix. It's amazing. Yeah. Love you guys. Mwah. See you guys again. Bye.